Remember we did the one gig where you came along, you were emceeing, and the headliner was driving, and then he just handed us pills, and I had turned to you and I was like, this is how we do it. And you were like, what? And then you really played along like a champ, which we appreciate.
Yeah, it was a great night for me because I was on the road with two real road dogs. And then this guy's, we had the tough show. I remember it was like in a tent outside. There was picnic tables, and I bombed. He killed, like he brought the heat, and he was doing impressions. He was doing backflips up there. Then this guy hands you a bag of pills. You're not going to say no. You want to be the guy. And then we had steaks.
We bought steaks. I remember we all went out and bought steaks. And if we remember, him and I almost got in a fist fight because we were arguing best comics of all time. And this fucking douche was saying Mark Twain.
Right.
And
I
couldn't stand
answer.
it. I was like, you know what you're doing? He's like, he's a comic. He's like, look it up, you fucking piece of shit. He's like, he did his live readings to an audience and he'd kill. I happen to know it would kill. And I was like, you know what you're doing. You're fucking picking a non-comic. And he's like, oh, fuck it. And you remember, you were in the middle of it. And I think we threw steak bones at each other at one point.
It got pretty heated.
I believe we tried to break into a pool as well, the hotel pool.
Yeah, that's right. I remember just the bomb plus the shitty steak plus the Zan bars or whatever the hell we were eating. I didn't shit for 3 days.
Yeah, they really constipated you. I remember that. And we would just chase them all day because we had the first one at like 3:30 in the afternoon on the way up to the gig. And it was a lot of just he'd pass out more. And then we were drinking beers in the car. I'd have like a 30 rack between my feet. And that's the way I like to live. But we went at it hard a few times.
Good times. I mean, I think we were in Maine.
It might have been Maine. Yeah, that sounds about right. New Hampshire, Maine, somewhere.
We slept in a cottage with one bed, and we made it work.
Yeah, I don't know how much we slept, but I'm still mad about that Mark Twain thing. I'm like, just name a comic. You're naming an author. You fucking know it. Nobody thinks. I hate people that debate like that.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks Mark Twain's a comedian.
Well, it's a good wild card. He's got you on that because you have to go, oh, yeah, good call there. He's, makes you seem educated.
It made me fucking livid.
Brutal. It's outside the box. You can't fuck with it. But I hate that answer also. Is he doesn't have an album. We can't go get the old Mark Twain before he sold out or whatever.
By the way, also, even if we're going, okay, you win, F. Scott Fitzgerald's a comic, and fucking William Burroughs is a stand-up comic, and so is, Oliver North or whoever the other guy is.
Shakespeare, he's killer.
Even if they're comics, you're telling me Mark Twain is better than Richard Pryor?
I know, right? Did he have a closer? Did he have an opener? Could he do impressions? Could he do voices? Could he do sound effects? I don't think so.
Twain's better than Carlin. You can go see Carlin or you can see Twain at the Orpheum for stand-up, and you're going to see Twain? Get out of here.
It'd be fun to see him, but Twain had a couple tweets. If you look at his quotes, they're clever, but they're just tweets. They're like 2 lines. There's no act.
Well, he was trying to use also that Hal Holbrook dresses up like Mark Twain and performs. He was trying to use that. He's like, this guy's doing stand-up as Twain. That's Twain as a stand-up. And I'm like, all right. By that rationale, fucking, Emma Stone is a comedian because she's doing whoever that lady that wrote the thing. Who's the lady that writes all the things? Judy Bloom or Judy Plum?
Oh, yeah.
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen, chicken soup for the soul.
Yeah, whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah. But no. He's a nut job. I think I couldn't believe he told me he had a wife and kids. When I heard that, I almost killed myself because I was like, Jesus, he's going to drown these kids in a pool one day. But remember that voicemail he left you? All right, we got to move on because that guy's a father. But he quit stand-up, right?
No, I think he's doing it. I got to check in. I haven't talked to him in a while. I think he's doing a lot better, and I've been meaning to reach out.
All right. Well, he's a good egg and a hell of a father.
Great comic. One of the funniest people I've ever met ever.
Funny.